Hi, welcome back. Like I said earlier, in this video, what I'm going to try to do is to show you how you can start from wherever you are right now. It doesn't matter how much you earn, it doesn't matter how much you have. You can actually start right now to start to build a financial future for yourself where you will no more have to worry about cash. Cash money will not be an issue anymore around you because you have actually built a structure and a system that actually leaves wealth for you, not just for you, but for your children and your children as well. It's a formula. This is what the wealthiest families in the world do. But everybody can actually do it if they can commit themselves to this discipline. But I'll show you that you can start today, no matter where you're at, and you can actually start. Okay, so on the as you can see on the screen here, I have a spreadsheet. So on this spreadsheet, I have from year 1 to year 25. So over a 25-year plan, how you can actually achieve any of your desires. And so what I usually say to people is just tell me how much you want to have in an account somewhere that if you had, it will completely change your life. It will completely mean you don't have to worry too much about money. I know some people will tell me they need $1 billion naira. Some people will tell me they need 5 billion, 50 billion, 1 trillion naira. You don't need those stupid amounts of monies to just live a decent life. You don't need all that. Some people do need that because of they've got the vision to do certain kinds of things. But the reality is you don't need that amount of money to start affecting your life, your family, and the people around you, and actually be involved in philanthropy that changes society. So you don't need that personally that huge amount of money. But let's just say, I know because I've done this severally. Let's just say you're able to have somewhere 100 million naira sitting somewhere in the next 25 years. And that will be impressive for a lot of people to have 100 million naira sitting in an account somewhere, and they can draw from it, they can use it to bless people, they can use it to influence causes that they believe in. But how do you start that? For me to do 100 million naira in the next 25 years, if I punched it into a computer and I did 100 million divided by 25 years, it means I need to be saving at least 4 million naira a month. A year. I need to be saving 4 million naira a year. Some people don't even earn 4 million naira a year. So it means that not a lot of people can do that. And if I divide that by 12 months to show me how long it will take, so it means I need to be saving about 333,000 naira every single month to be able to have sitting somewhere after 25 years 100 million. The reality is that's not achievable by most people. But what if I can show you how you can do that by saving not 333,000, not even 10%, just 1% of that every month you can actually do that over 25 years and return over 100 million naira. If I showed you how to do that, would that be exciting? I'm sure it will be, because I've done this so many times, and most folks just leave going, really? Is this really possible? And they never believed that they could do it. And so just follow me through on this. So let's say if you saved 3,000 naira every single month, like I said in the previous video, every single month put away 3,000 naira into an account, and at the end of 12 months you just make a certain amount of return on that 3,000 naira. So after 12 months you should have 36,000 naira plus say 25% on it. If you did that for 25 years, well, first of all, if you did that 3,000 naira every month for your first 5 years, so again, most people will be able to afford to do 3,000 naira a month. So you still carry, your lifestyle doesn't change, but you're on a journey. The lifestyle doesn't change. Now, by the way, I've got to make this point here. There is something called the law of time perspective. Now, you need to go look that up on the internet, on Google. And the law of time perspective says that the most successful people in any society, it's proven, it's scientific, the most successful people in any society are those who are able to put into consideration the longest time frame when they make decisions. So if you're still running about making short-term decisions, I want to make 100 million today, I want to make today, you cannot. You cannot become sustainably successful. So you've got to follow. It says, how did he put it here? Be imitators. That's what the Bible says. Be imitators of them who through faith and patience obtain the promise. So there is a promise everybody is going after when it comes to financial stability, financial freedom, financial independence. There is a promise people are going after. And they tell you that the best way to do it is to find those who have actually achieved it, not those who have been saying it, not those who have been wishing it, not those who have stolen it, those who have actually built it. You'll find that most of them have done it by actually considering the longest time frame in their decision making on the actions they are taking today. So do it for yourself, do it for your children, do it for your children's children. If you have got, if you're still a single person, you don't have any kids, do it for yourself, do it for your future partner, your future wife or husband, and your future family. For the sake of what you're trying to do here, you will completely shock yourself. I promise you this. Completely shock yourself, as it were. So back to the spreadsheet. So the first 5 years, 3,000 naira. Then from year 6 to year 10, and this is us believing that your life gets better, you get a better job, you start earning a bit more, and you move it to 9,000 naira a month. So that's still not a lot of money. 9,000 naira a month you're putting aside from year 6 to year 10. And then from year 11 to year 15, you put aside 18,000 a month. And then from year 16 to year 25, that's putting aside 36,000 naira a month. I promise you, this is nothing. It's next to nothing. Can you imagine in 16 years from now, you're not able to put aside 36,000 naira a month? That can only happen to anybody who doesn't do something today to make sure he does that or she does that in 16 years time. But anyway, and so let's see that. You can see from the spreadsheet here that if I did that, after 25 years with no interest gain, you have about 6 million naira sitting in an account. That is still impressive. So you do not even do any trading, you don't grow the money, you just do what I've just said now. 3,000 first 5 years, from year 6 to year 10, 9,000, from year 11 to year 15, 18,000, from year 16 to 25, 36,000. If you did that, you will have 6 million naira sitting in an account somewhere for you. But that's short of the goal we're trying to hit, right? So what if you did annual, this is not monthly, an annual return of 10%, matching the New York Stock Exchange returns over decades of 10%. That suddenly goes almost 3 times, 15 million by doing 10%. So you can see, same plan working, you just do something to the money every year, earning an extra 10%. And mind you, if you're doing 3,600 a month, and after the 12 months, you have only 36,000. 10% of 36,000 is 3,600. So for the whole year, even if you do not trade the money, you're going to find 3,600 and put on it to make it up to 10%. So that's so easy. What I'm saying is I'm giving you a formula that is so easy that anybody can do it. Yeah? By the way, you don't have to wait till 25 years to start reaping some of the benefits of this, but you can see what can happen in 25 years. After 10 years, it's quite impressive. So if you had an investment where you could get 15%, not all this storytelling, 150, 200%, 1000%, just 15% a year. If you just did that, that changes to about 28%. 28 million. 28 million, you change your life. And so my preference is 25% annually, a year, not a month. Mark this, it's 25% a year. If you did 25% a year, you can see that at the end of 25 years, you do have over 100 million naira. That's 102 million naira, 116 3,632 naira 75 kobo. But yeah, over 100 million naira if you follow this strategy of making 25% a year, and you start off on year one with just saving and putting aside, not saving, putting aside 3,000 naira a month. Most committed people should be able to afford to do 3,000 naira. And now watch this, that's after 25 years. Now some people say, I don't have 25 years, I have only 10 years. That's simple. You don't even need to change the 25%. So if you have only 10 years, it means that you should be able to afford more than 3%. I mean 3,000 naira a month. Which means you can actually change these figures here. Say make this one 30,000, say for instance, a month. If you're doing 30,000 a month, and for 5 years, after 5 years you should have 4 million. After 10 years, if you have only 10 years, you should have 30 million, 22 million somewhere in an account. So I think there are key things here. The earlier you started, the better. If you're still in your just early 40s and you have till 65 to retire from unemployment, it means you can run this 25-year plan, no problem at all. If you're in your 50s, you can also run this on, say, a 20-year plan. And even if you did a 20-year plan at 30,000 a month, you still see that you can get to 320 million naira after 20 years. If you're quite older than that, if you're in your 60s, which means you do have shorter time, and there's no problem with that. You just need to make sure that you can start doing, even in 5 years, you can have over 3 million, about 3.5 million in an account somewhere if you're just putting aside 30,000. So again, it's not putting too much pressure on you, but you can also do that. So there is a formula here that you can use. Now, by the way, if you want the spreadsheet, just let me know, send me a note, and I can send you a copy of it for you to use and check out which of it works for your numbers. And for those who want to make $1 billion naira in the next 25 years, no problem. All you need to do is just start from this month. From now, start putting aside 30,000, 50,000. But if you put aside 30,000 naira a month and just grow the account by 25% a year, you will hit $1 billion in 25 years. As simple as that. If you wanted, you could do 50,000 a month, and it's almost 2 billion, and maybe you can actually do maybe 30%, and you will be about 3.4 billion naira, which is some insane amount of money. And if you just want to have a comfortable life for yourself and for your children, and for others as well, there is a plan. You can run it, and these things are not complicated. There was a man called Theodore Jones. In America, he was a UPS worker. So he was in the UPS room packing things, and he worked in that company as a warehouse operator at UPS. But when this guy died, they found that he had willed about $7 million to a charity or a library that he really liked, and he kept supporting. $7 million from someone who never earned more than 50,000 a year. This is how he did it. So all this wishing without really doing something about it, you should stop. Advise yourself. I take the steps, and I have a practical solution now and a path, a framework to actually start transforming my life. And you can change these numbers, you can play around with the numbers, but just have something sensible. You're not looking to do 100% a month, which is where a lot of people try to do, and they actually just crash out. And then the next thing they say is Forex is risky. It is not risky. It's risky because you don't know what you're doing, as it were. But if you have your head right in this, and you do the right things, you can completely transform your life in a short space of time. Yes, I have a 25-year plan here, but you can have a 5, 10, 15-year plan with this, as it were. Okay? I hope that has been useful. And once again, if you do have any questions or you require any clarifications, please, you know how to get in touch. It's admin@5talentstrader.com, and we will be delighted to answer your questions and support you. Okay? Until next time, you take care and stay disciplined. Cheers.